Year 3, I hope you're doing well. It's Miss White here, and I hope you've got your science brains switched on, ready for our new science lesson. Fruits, glorious fruits. They can be big, like this pumpkin, or tiny, like these blueberries, hard to crack, like this walnut, or soft, like peaches, heavy, like this huge marrow, or light as a feather, like these dandelions, rough, like these lychees, or smooth, like these apples. But all fruits hold seeds. Can you see some seeds? Seeds that will grow into new plants. Pause. Can we remember the 7 features of living things using this acronym, Mrs. Gren? Pause the video to challenge yourself. Did you get it right? Yes, there's movement, respiration, so breathing, sensitivity, growth, reproduction, so to make another thing of yourself, excretion, to get rid of all the waste you don't need, and nutrition, where we get our food and energy from. Let's think about the role of fruits and seeds a little more. What is the fruit of an oak tree? Maybe this picture gives you a clue. An acorn, of course. The acorn is the fruit and contains the seed inside. When the acorns are ripe, they drop off the tree. Question: would it be good for new oak trees to grow under the branches of the parent tree? No, I don't think so either. Why is it bad for new plants to grow right underneath the parent tree? Let's think about what plants need to grow. Pause the video to challenge yourself. Yeah, they would not have enough space, they would not get enough light, and they would not get enough water because this greedy big plant, its parent, would keep taking all the water. All plants have the same problem. They need to get their seeds away to new places with plenty of light, space and water so they can grow into healthy, strong new plants. But how could plants get their fruits containing their seeds away to new places? This is what we're going to find out. As an example of a plant, this is an orange tree. This is the plant, it's one. The fruit is the oranges. There's a lot of them. And then the seed is the pips inside the oranges. There are many of them. How do they get the fruit and the seeds away from them? There are lots of different ways that plants can spread out their seeds to find good new places to grow. The spreading of seeds is called seed dispersal. So we're going to understand seed dispersal. We're going to understand why we need to disperse seeds and fruits, the why, and we're also going to know the ways different seeds can be dispersed, the how the plants do it. Let's think about that oak tree. Lots of animals like to eat acorns, but some creatures like squirrels and jays take them away and store them to eat another day. Sometimes these acorns are forgotten and they germinate. They begin to grow where they were left. This is a picture of a seed germinating. That means it's planted itself, it's germinating into a new plant, into a new oak tree. Seeds can then be dispersed as food. Some plants make tasty fruits, encouraging animals and people to eat the fruits. The seeds then pass through the animal unharmed and out the other end with a ready supply of fertilizer. I wonder what that is. This method ensures the seed is given nutrients to help it grow. Here's a little bird enjoying eating all the berries on the branch. Wind, sycamore helicopters, and dandelion clocks are fruits which have adapted to use the wind to carry the seeds away. This is them falling and the dandelions being blown in the breeze. Seeds dispersed by the wind can spin or glide or float away. Thirdly, water. Some plants rely on water to disperse their fruits and seeds. They will either grow on the water or by the side of the water. Water lilies' seeds float away on the water, then sink to the bottom of the pond to grow a new, beautiful lily. Have you seen any water lilies around? Palm trees as well. Palm trees that grow by the ocean drop their seeds, which can be swept to great distances by the ocean's currents. Coconuts are well-known travellers. Here's a coconut. Its seed has come out, it's left its fruit, and a coconut had planted itself and grown a palm tree. Willow trees and birch trees often grow near the water and use streams and rivers to disperse their seeds. Have you seen any of these trees? They also are very clever. They have fluffy seeds, which helps them be dispersed by the wind too. Bursting. Some plants have pods full of seeds which burst, showering the ground with seeds, like this Himalayan balsam seed. Or peas are another example of a plant bursting to open, disperse their seeds. Who's heard of the saying, peas in a pod? So the pod is the fruit, and all the little peas are dying to get out are the seeds. Shakers. I hope you're all shaking at home with me. Some plants rely on being shaken to disperse their seeds. When poppies have produced their seeds and finished flowering, all that is left is a long stem with a dried seed pod. These pods have small holes at the top and rely on wind to shake them to scatter the seeds. Here's a picture. Catching a ride. Some plants have developed tiny hooks on their fruits which hook onto animals or people that pass by. Eventually they'll drop off onto the ground. Who has a pet at home that's come home covered in seeds like this? We call them burrs or maybe grass seeds. Or these are burdock seeds with little hooks on the end. Finally, drop and roll. Some fruits have a casing around them which cracks open when it hits the ground. The fruit inside them then rolls away from the tree. What is the fruit of a horse chestnut tree? Can you guess? Conkers! Such fun in the autumn when they're ready to drop and roll. This is the casing, splits open, and the conker is the seed inside. So, are you ready? This is your task. You're going to go on a scavenger hunt. You're going to find and sort as many seeds as possible into groups of how they are dispersed. Search high and low, near and far for as many seeds as possible. Remember, the seeds are always hiding in the fruit. Sort your seeds into the 7 ways of seed dispersal. Food, wind, water, bursting, shakers, catch a ride, drop and roll. Display your sorted seeds beautifully, taking a picture of your work and hand this in. What good looks like? What am I looking for? You have collected lots of different types of seeds to show a real variety. You have tried to find a seed for every way seeds can be dispersed. Food, wind, water, bursting, shakers, catching a ride, drop and roll. And finally, you have displayed these seeds clearly, adding labels where you can, and with neat presentation. Here's my example. I didn't actually have any sellotape or glue, so I just put 2 pieces of A4 together, and then I measured how long that was and equally divided the paper into 7 sections. It was 6 centimetres. Then I placed my seeds really carefully and labelled them. This was my orange seed, my tomato, and I went on a scavenger hunt to Tooting Park. There are lots of trees there, but sadly I did not find any acorns. Our squirrels have been very efficient at taking them all away. I wonder how many seeds you will find. I didn't manage to fill all my columns. I'm sure you will do a much better job. I can't wait to see your work. See you soon.